Superb. Good evening, Rahul, Samir. Welcome back.
Hi
Nice
Abhishek,
to be back.
Samir, good evening.
So welcome back. We are at that time of the year where all of us are in a nice mood, right? The weather is good, and it's a nice little Sunday. So let's spend the next 45 minutes doing some fun quizzing. Cool. I really hope both of you are really looking forward to it. And I am really looking forward to having just a fun time with the two of you.
Absolutely. I mean, it's not about the question and answers. I think it's a conversation. So yeah, looking
Absolutely.
forward to good, nice fun.
Yes, fun time
Absolutely.
ahead and all in red.
Yeah, correct. Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And for all the viewers who are there, it's a complete coincidence that all of us are in red. And it was just not planned that we are going to come dressed in red. So, yeah, all of us are just really, really happy about this time of the year and just going to enjoy it. Cool. So with this, Rahul and Sami, let's begin, right? So you are in quiz three of the Battle of the Brains season one. And the last two quizzes have been absolutely nail-biting finishes. And before, we start, you have a fun comment from your friend, good friend Vishal, who has wished both of you all the best. And he's actually expecting for a nail-biting finish. So so let's see what's in store. So we have three
We
rounds in this quiz, Rahul and Samir, and we'll begin with round one. And so let's see who begins first. And so to test who begins first, I will let me ask for your only date of birth, and then we can conclude and start. Rahul, please, only your date, please.
24.
And what about you, Samir?
first.
Okay. Interesting. So Rahul, we'll begin with you first. Okay.
Okay.
And so round one is very simple, Rahul and Samir. Each one of you will get a direct question. And if you get the question right without getting the hint, you will get 10 points. If you want, you can ask for a hint. And if you get the answer right with the hint, you get 5 points. And the question gets passed in this round. So if it goes to the other person and the other person gets it right, the person gets 5 points, no negative marking. Okay,
Perfect.
great. So Rahul, we'll begin with you. Ready for round one of quiz three of the Battle of the Brains season one and the last quiz of 2024. Good luck to both of you.
Thank
So
you.
let's go to round one. Your first question, Rahul. Name the IAS officer of 1990 batch who was recently appointed as the RBI governor.
The earlier one was connected to one of my previous companies. This one. Let's have the hint, please, if that can help me out.
So, Rahul, the hint is he was earlier heading the tax department, right, or rather the indirect tax department of the government of India.
No, I would pass it. Samir, I think.
Okay,
I
Samir.
think Shaktikanta Das was the earlier one, if I'm not mistaken. Now it's Hitesh Mehta.
Okay, so uh, both of you have tried, and that's a good thing. So the correct answer, both of you, but unfortunately, it's not the right answer. And the correct answer is Sanjay Malhotra. So Sanjay Malhotra is the RBI governor, and he has succeeded Shaktikanta Das. Samir, you were right, since the 11th of December. Okay, and he just chaired his first RBI meeting recently. So no problem, Samir and Rahul. Fine. This was a start in itself. And Samir, the next question is to you. Let's see what the question is. Dash is an ISRO satellite which is dedicated to the comprehensive study of the sun.
Is it Aditya?
Sure. Are you how confident are you of your answer?
About 99%.
Fantastic. Your 99% confidence is absolutely right, Samir. And superb. The answer is indeed Aditya L1, right? And Samir, I'll just ask you, no points for this question, no points for what I'm going to ask you right now. But any idea what is L1?
Yeah, it's a Lagrange point. I believe a point between the sun and the earth where the gravitational forces cancel each other out or something of that sort.
Fantastic, fantastic, Samir. It's That's a really, really good answer. The answer is Lagrange point one, and it is that point where the sun and the earth are in equilibrium with each other, right? And if they cross, if that point gets crossed, then that their whole mission goes for a toss. Okay, so it's very, very critical that they maintain that point. And good one, Samir. And in case, just to tell the viewers and Samir and Rahul, to you also, that there is a very, very interesting booklet which has been published by ISRO on the Aditya L1 mission. Like, you'll both of you will just enjoy reading it, right? So go to the ISRO website and just download a copy of this booklet, and you'll just get to know a lot more about this particular mission. So fantastic, Samir. You have got off to a wonderful start, and you are on 10 points. Rahul, the next question comes to you. Let's see what this question is. Name the statutory body under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare established in 2008 by Anbumani Ramadas.
Is it Ayush? Ayush may not be a statutory body. Is it Ayush?
Are you? Is this going to be your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. Ayush is unfortunately not the right answer, Rahul. So, Rahul, I'll just give you a hint. Maybe you could have actually taken the hint. So, Sami, Rahul, play carefully. Take a hint if required, right? And the hint can at least help you to a large extent. Okay. So, Rahul, this particular body, right, has come a lot under the scanner. It keeps coming a lot under the scanner, and it's also a very prominent body which is responsible for validating our packaged food stuff. Which one is that? Can you guess?
That's FTPI.
So the answer is FSSAI,
FSSI.
which is the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, right? They keep getting a lot of bricks and bats, right? And they do have a very, very critical role to play in ensuring the health of people in this country. And people like this food farmer, you would have heard of that person, Revant Himat Singha. Actually, he's actually done a lot in this space to educate people, and it's because of people like him also that such bodies are kept on their toes, right?
Yes, yes. Many influencers will work on something and say, okay, on the packaging it is written as X, but the actual quantity in that of that particular material in that
Absolutely.
consumable is Y. Real
Absolutely.
good work people are doing on this.
Yeah, fantastic work. So cool. So we are
This
three
one didn't
questions.
pass to me.
Sorry,
This question didn't pass to me.
he answered the question. If he would have passed it, he would have said, I would
Answer
have
okay,
been
like that.
Yeah.
Good.
Great. So okay. So guys, Samir, the next question is to you, right? Which is the fourth question. Let's see what that is. This cricketer became the youngest ever to sign an IPL contract, joining Rajasthan Royals for 1.1 crores.
Shit, I knew his name. I completely forgot right now. He's a 13-year-old kid. I know that much. So, can I have the second clue?
Yeah, so this player belongs to Bihar, Samastipur in Bihar, and he also became the youngest ever to debut in a Ranji Trophy.
I'll pass. I'll give Rahul JK a chance to give it a try. I'll pass. I know the person. I know the scores he's made. It's just that his name is not coming up in my brain.
Rahul, you want to try?
So, see, there's a big controversy because a year back he gave an interview where he was 14 years old, but they say he's 13 years old.
Yeah.
He was also part of our under 19 team, and I did watch a couple of matches, and we lost to Bangladesh in the final, which was very tragic. Is he Vaibhav Suryavanshi or something like that?
Oh,
He's 19.
fantastic. Fantastic, Rahul. Vaibhav Suryavanshi is the right answer. And what I loved about this is you all know so much trivia around him, but you all were just not able to get his name. So,
Name.
yeah, so Vaibhav Suryavanshi it is, and you're right. In fact, he's also in the news currently for his age-related reasons, right? And one Pakistani cricketer also accused him of um his age, right?
It would be
That's
funny
not
if
fair.
that
So,
person was Shahid Afridi.
sorry.
Shahid Afridi was perennially 18 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Correct.
So probably he was born on 29th February, na Samir? You can't excuse him.
Superb. So yes, Vaibhav Suryavanshi it is, and let's move on to the next question, Rahul. Let's see what it is. Okay, and you have got 5 points for the earlier question. Interesting question. Prior to 1999, the union budget was presented at 5 p.m. every year. Name the first finance minister to present the budget in the morning in 1999.
So earlier they used to say that Union Budget is presented at 5 p.m. to coincide with being at 12 noon for the people in UK. That's the
Yes.
British era thing.
Yes.
1999 finance minister. Can I have a hint?
Okay. Just hold on. Let me give you a hint here. And he's actually a very, very prominent person and very, very prominent finance minister. And he served as the finance minister from 1990 till 1991. Okay. Under Prime Minister Chandrasekhar. And again, he was the Prime Minister from 1998 till 2002 under Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee.
Is it Yashwant Sinha?
Oh, fantastic. Yes, the answer is Yashwant Sinha. Superb, Rahul. That gets you 10 points. Fantastic answer. Yashwant Sinha is the right answer. And both of you are very neck and neck right now. And Rahul, the explanation that you gave was absolutely right. So initially, the budget was made to coincide with that of the timings of the British Parliament. And it took 53 years for our country to realize and change this, right? So,
So
yeah.
there's a slight bit of interesting trivia around Yashwant Sinha's 1991 budget. I don't know
Yeah,
if
yes,
you've heard
please.
of it. Yeah.
No, please
So
go ahead.
yeah, so it seems that Yashwant Sinha presented a very, very progressive budget in the 1991 government that he was part
Okay.
of it. But before it could be tabled to be passed, it was the government fell, so the budget could not be passed. And then in 1991, Manmohan Singh apparently lifted his budget in a major. I mean, it was almost very similar to what Yashwant Sinha had proposed,
Okay.
and 1991 landmark budget in India's history. So they say Yashwant Sinha was the original architect of the reforms, but he never got his due because his budget was never passed. So
Interesting. Nice. I mean,
Yes.
I was not aware of this one, so thank you for sharing that, Samir. Very, very interesting. And I'm sure a lot of people who are watching this or will watch it later would not be aware of this. So thank you for sharing that. And so, Samir, the last question of this round is to you. So Rahul is leading this round with 15. You're on 10. You can catch up with if you answer this, get this question right. So this is your question, Samir. Which city has been named cleanest city in India for 7 years in a row according to the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan?
I'll give you a couple of clues. Chappan Dukan and Sarafa. So that's Indore.
Yes.
Superb, superb. Yes, Samir, yes, Indore is the right answer. And in fact, so now the clean cities like India, like Surat, Indore, have been moved to a golden cities club. Okay, where they are because so the government is trying to encourage those cities to actually come up the rankings, so that these people will otherwise they will these few cities will just continuously keep winning it all the time. So yeah, so fantastic. Indore is the right answer, Samir, and both of you have done fairly well in this round, and I hope you are enjoying it so far. Thanks for the interesting piece of trivia that both of you have shared. And with this, we complete round one. And before we go to round two, we have a question for the audience. And since we are on the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, right? What was the primary focus of the Swachh Bharat mission when it was launched in 2014? So, audience, please feel free to write your answers in the comments. What was the primary focus of the Swachh Bharat mission? Rahul, Samir, you can maybe take a breather for a few seconds before we move on to round two. And so, audience, please write your answers in the comments. And let's wait for some time before we proceed to round two. Let's see what the answer is. Okay, so let me give the answer and let's move on to the next round. So the answer was to make India open defecation free. And what do you guys think of this mission? Is it a
Awesome.
good step in the right direction?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have never seen railway stations so clean.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I completely agree with you. Some railway stations
Definitely,
are.
and what it also, just to add to that, Abhishek, what it also reminds me about that episode in Panchayat series, which they have talked in there, and there's a incident that they build upon it. So that was also pretty interesting and a very nice way to communicate it across the masses.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, so some audience folks have got it right. Devashish, Sushant, have actually got it right. And with this, let's move to round two. And before that, we will get. So let me share the results of round one. And so after round one, Samir, you're on 20 points, and Rahul, you're on 15 points. Uh, both of you are neck and neck. And round two and round three will make it more interesting, as you guys have already seen in the last two quizzes. And let's see now what round two is. So round two is very simple. Uh, I'll give you a theme. You'll have four. Uh, you'll have four words which are scrambled, and uh, you have to unscramble those words. Okay, so it's fairly easy. You get the and how will you do this? So you do both don't get it one at a time. Whoever knows, just clap, and the person who claps the first, you have to answer all the four words instantly. All right. So let's see what the first theme is. And if you get the words right, you get 10 points. Okay. Now, since we are in, everyone's going gung ho about this particular sport. and it's been making waves, and we are lucky that at least some sport other than cricket is making waves, right? So let's see what the four scrambled words are for this. Yes, Samir, please go on.
Yeah, so first one is Arjun Eriagassi. Second from below is Koneru Hampi. Third one is Anand Vishwanathan, and fourth one is Gukesh, uh, whatever is Domaraju.
Fantastic. Superb, Samir. Yes, you've got all the four right. Superb answer. Arjun Ergiasi, Vishwanathan Anand, Koneru Hampi, and the latest world chess champion, Gukesh. Uh, Koneru Hampi, the youngest woman grandmaster, right? And in fact, until 2018, I guess, 2018. So when some person from China overtook her, and we all know Arjun and Vishwanathan Anand, Arjun has the highest fight rating in chess. So superb, Samir. So that gives you 10 points. And let's move on to the next theme, red corridor. So you guys all know what a red corridor is, right? Okay. Basically, just to make things a little easier for you, these are all Naxal infested areas. Okay. And like the primary idea of just introducing questions like these is just to make people feel that we are sometimes we are very fortunate, right, that we don't stay in such places, and we always tend to the Cobra and the CISF the CRPF etc do a great job in maintaining security here. So full kudos to all these people who do such a fantastic job. So let's see what the four places are. Yes, please go on.
Bastar, Gadchiroli, Dantewada, and Bokaro.
Fantastic. Fantastic, Samir. Yes, these are the four places: Bastar, Gadchiroli, Dantewada, and Bokaro, or four heavily infested areas. And yeah, a lot of people are doing a lot of things, as I said earlier. Cool. Great, Samir. Fantastic. You have so there are two more questions in this round, Rahul and Samir. Rahul, you have a chance to catch up. Two more questions.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see what the next theme is. Mahindra. Okay. So after so we have seen chess, then we have come to the red corridor, and then a relatively easy topic of Mahindra. So let's see what the four scrambled words are for Mahindra. Yes, Samir, go on.
Scorpio, Bolero, X, Rexton, and Counter.
No. Rahul, you want to try? You don't get points for this.
No,
But
I got the first two, of course, Scorpio and Bolero. The other two are, I see. No clue.
Rexton is right, what Samir said. I don't know what made him guess Counter, but I'm sure he would have also thought twice before he said that. You want to try, Rahul?
No, I can't get it.
Okay, no problem. It's I'll give you the names. It's the Censuro.
I'm sure. Bike.
It's their two-wheeler brand. and the other three are Scorpio, Bolero, and Rexton.
Next.
Ah,
Cool. So
see,
yes, this
I
was
was right in unscrambling it. I wasn't just so right in the right model name.
yeah, exactly. You got the four. You. There are all the letters in counter are there, but
Yeah, I know.
but unfortunately that was not the brand. Okay, so we have the last question here, and before that, one comment which I really enjoyed reading was Sushant saying that he hates this round, and he also made a subsequent comment that it makes his head spin.
I cannot agree more with say Shoshant. I agree with you, Shoshant.
I'll reserve my questions after the next question, the last question.
Fantastic. So, guys, let's see what the last theme is. And the last theme is forts. Okay.
Great.
Again, something interesting. And let's see what these forts are.
Finally got one.
Fantastic. Please go on. I'm going to, yeah, please, Rahul. Really
Yeah,
looking forward.
Fatehpur Sikri. First one is Fatehpur Sikri.
Yes.
Second is Golconda.
Yes.
Third one is Gwalior. And fourth one is
Yes.
Bibi Ka Maqbara.
Fantastic. Superb. Superb, Rahul. That's a great comeback, right? Loved the way you just gave everything just one by one, one by one. Fantastic. So great, fantastic answer, guys. And with this, we come to the end of round two. And I don't want to make anyone's head spin further, right? That is why I've just included four questions in this round. So with this, we come to the end of round two, and at the end of round two, okay. Sorry, before I give away the scores, let's have one more audience question. And since we are on forts, Samir and Rahul, you can also try this. Samadhi of Tanaji Malusare, Kaundinyeshwar Temple, and Kalyan Darwaza. Which is the fort that contains all of this? Samir's answer says that he really knows it. Samir, maybe you can reserve your answer. Let's wait to
I will.
see if
I'll wait for the audience to give the right one. I'm sure they'll get it. Yeah.
yeah. So let's wait, and until then, let me calculate the scores,
So just
and
a
let me.
trivia around the previous question. So it is
Yes,
said
Rahul,
that
please.
this Bibi Ka Maqbara was a place which Shah Jahan had his team visit before he started making the Taj Mahal. So it is supposed to be an inspiration of that, or maybe inspired from the other way. I am not really sure.
Okay. I
Probably,
thought
I'm not sure.
I think it is the
Mhm.
other way round, because I
Round.
think
Okay.
it was built by Aurangzeb, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it was
And
made by Aurangzeb.
yeah,
So
and Aurangzeb has
Hoshang Shah
come.
also made so Hoshang Shah also made one Maqbara which was an inspiration. I think that was another one.
Yeah, and I've been to Bibi Ka Maqbara. I don't know if any of you have been there,
Yeah. I've been
but
there too. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I didn't quite find it very clean, and I thought it could be much better maintained. So
No, and
so yeah,
it's not even just a smaller version of it. It's a cheater's version of Taj Mahal, because
yeah.
if you really see, the marble is only up to the first 10 feet, and beyond that it's not. It's chuna basically. So uh Aurangzeb, I think, I don't know, maybe I don't know how well he loved his wife, but I think clearly he got bored halfway through making that Maqbara.
There's a
That
cost
was
control आ
a
गया होगा ना बाद में.
Possible.
The
No,
CFO
but
took
that was
over
a
in between.
the interesting trivia is Aurangzeb is buried in the same city, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, as
yeah,
his
correct,
wife,
correct,
and
correct,
his
correct.
tomb is almost unmarked. Like it is not royal at all. It is supposed to be very,
Okay,
very austere. That's the right word. So
okay, wonderful. Superb. Rahul, before we the some people are really cheering for you. So Devashish talks about the superb comeback that you have made, and yeah, and Komel also talks about the great comeback that you have made, and I have also already shown you guys the scores. You guys, Samir is on 40, Rahul is not very far behind at 25. And if you guys have seen round three in the earlier two quizzes, you know that anything can change in round three, right? So before we move on to round three, let's see what people have answered here. Sushant says Sinhagad. Mohit says Lohagad. Devashish also says Sinhagad. Akshat also says Sinhagad. A lot of people are answering Sinhagad. Samir, Sinhagad is the right answer.
It used to be called Kondana before Shivaji Maharaj Tanaji under Shivaji's rule captured it, and because Tanaji died, they called it Simhagad because he was the lion who captured it. So that's how it's named Simhagad now. Was called Kondana earlier.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So, and yes, Vishal, uh, yeah, I know you've been sharing. In fact, a big shout out to Vishal, right? So, Rahul, Samir, I showed you the comment that Vishal had put even before the quiz had started, right? And
Yeah,
he
I
was
think a bigger shout out to him because he's run a 21-kilometer today and he's still in this quiz. I would have gone
yes.
off to sleep were it not for my own quiz. So I really appreciate Vishal. Good to see you over there.
I think Gautam also, who's here, has
Gautam is
run
also.
21 kilometers, right?
Gautam is
Yes.
also online. Wonderful. Yeah. Congrats to
Yeah,
them
yeah,
both.
Gautam is also there. So,
Really
Gautam,
amazing stuff.
Vishal, thank you so much for making it. And yeah, even I totally second Samir. Even if I would have run 21 kilometers, I would have been lying down, and I definitely would not be in a position to host this. Cool. So with this, let's move to round three. And before that, one small shout out. My twins Kiari and Rishank are watching this quiz live from somewhere close by, and they just told someone that "Arey, see my papa." So they are watching it on television, and they're saying that my papa is on television. So so hi Kiari, hi Rishank, and hopefully Kiari and Rishank, maybe many years down the line, I will be able to host both of you, or maybe you will start hosting quizzes like this on YouTube or elsewhere.
Definitely.
Superb. So cool. So another comment from Vishal. Oh, even Sushant had a marathon Netflix binge watching last night.
Then I think a bigger shout out to Sushant.
Yeah, bigger shout out to Sushant. Awesome. So, guys,
Yeah.
let's move to round three. And
Wow.
okay, so round three is very interesting. You will get three clues, one clue at a time. If you get the question right in the first clue, you will get 25 points. You can ask for a second clue if you are not able to get it in the first clue. If you get it in the second clue, you get 15 points. In the third clue, you get it right, you will get 10 points. So the interesting part here is that you will be able to risk additional points, right? If you are confident of the topic that the question will be based on. Okay. So if you, so let's say, for example, that, there's a topic, Rahul is very confident about it. He's ready to risk additional, say either for 25 he can risk, or 15 he can risk, or 10 he can risk. If he risks say 25 points, right, and if he gets the question right in the first, second, or third clue, he will get 25 plus the points that he gets for that particular clue. So if he gets it right in clue 2, he will get 10 plus 25. Okay. And if he gets it wrong, he will lose the number of points that he has only staked. Okay. So I will lose 25 points. Okay. So that's how it is. And Rahul, we will start with you.
Sure.
The first theme is famous restaurants, Rahul. So I must admit one thing over here. So I, uh, this question was inspired by the recent blog post of Samir on some restaurant in Thane. So, so I really felt that this can be one very interesting question. And yeah, so Rahul, famous restaurants it is. How many points are you willing to stake? You are just 15 points behind Samir Rahul. So if you want, you can play it safe as well. All up to you.
So I will play it safe. Let's have the first clue for 25 points.
Superb. Okay, so the first clue for 25 points is this. This restaurant was Mumbai's first modern Japanese restaurant in 2004.
Is this the one which was there in Bombay Dine Mill compound? I can't ask such
You have to
questions.
tell me the answer, or you can ask for the second clue.
Second clue, please.
Okay. 48-year-old Thomas Verghese, a senior waiter, was instrumental in rescuing around 50 guests from this restaurant when its hotel was attacked in 2008.
So I know the hotel now, but I still don't know the restaurant.
Okay.
Wasabi? Is the name Wasabi?
Do you want to see clue 3, or is this your final answer?
This is my final answer.
Okay, so let's see what clue 3 is. The restaurant is named after a pungent, spicy condiment eaten with sushi. Rahul, your answer is wasabi. And Mohit has answered Hakkasan. Sushant is asking whether it is wasabi. Prabha also answered wasabi. And Mohit again also changed his answer again to wasabi. Yes, Rahul, fantastic. You are absolutely right. The answer is Wasabi by Morimoto at the Taj Mahal Palace in Mumbai. And this restaurant recently completed 20 years. And an interesting fact here, or interesting piece of trivia. So this person Morimoto, right? He's an Iron Chef from Japan, and so his first restaurant was in Philadelphia, and his second restaurant was in Bombay. And in fact, he had started his career in baseball, guys, and he injured
Oh,
his hand, moved on to the culinary side of things, and went to the US, and is now one of the most popular Japanese chefs. So, any of you guys have been to this restaurant?
no, no, not me.
I think Abhishek has promised that the winner of this quiz contest is
I
going
was
to be
expecting
taken out
something
there.
like this. I was definitely expecting something like this. I was surely expecting something like this. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, we can go. No, why not? Right? Let's do that. So cool. So Rahul, that gets you 15 points, and now you are level on points with Samir. Samir, let's go to your next clue, or rather the next question. Army chiefs.
Okay.
Okay, and Samir, will you stake some points here, or will you play it safe? You are on level on points with Rahul right now.
I know, but no, I will not stake any points. So,
Okay,
and this
no
is not a
problem.
topic I'm very confident about.
Okay, sure. So let's see what your first clue is, Samir. This general was commissioned to the 5th Battalion, the 11th Gurkha Rifles of the Indian Army in 1978.
Next.
Okay.
Mr.
During his command as the Lieutenant General, the cross-border strikes were conducted by 21 para on the NSCNK base in Myanmar in 2015.
Oh, next clue.
Okay. He served as the first Chief of Defense Staff from January 2020 to December 2021.
Ah, shit. Bipin Rawat?
Absolutely right, Samir. And so, if you are saying that your confidence level is not high and if you're still able to get it right, so I think your benchmark level of high is too high.
No man,
Superb.
should have got it
Uh,
in first itself. Anyways, yeah.
Superb. So, Samir, you get 10 points and you are now on 50 points, and Rahul is on 40 points. Rahul, let's move on to question three. Let's see what
Yes.
your theme is. Yes, the answer is Bipin Rawat. Unfortunately, he died in a helicopter crash. And yeah, monuments, Rahul.
Yeah. I will risk 25 points.
Oh, fantastic. That's the way it is. So, come on, audience, please cheer Rahul. He has reached 25 points over here. So, Rahul, ready? Let's see what your first
Sure.
clue is. This group of monuments consists of rock cut cave temples, monolithic temples, base or bas relief temples, structural temples, and excavated remains of temples.
Ellora, Ajanta and Ellora caves.
Is this your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see what's your second clue. It was constructed by the Pallava kings in the 7th and 8th centuries.
Can I change the answer or no?
Unfortunately, no. Your
No
last
worries.
clue. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site which is located 60 kilometers away from Chennai. What's your answer now, Rahul?
No, the last clue has confused me further. So I will stay with whatever I said.
Okay. Samir?
I think it's Mahabalipuram.
Yes, Rahul. So,
Balipuram.
Mahabalipuram group of monuments is the right answer.
Yeah,
And Rahul, unfortunately, you lose 25 points over here.
no worries.
Okay. And you are now back to 15 points. Samir is at 50 points. But still, Rahul, you have one more question left in this round, right? One more direct question. And so let's see how you can make the best of it.
So the
Samir,
worst
let's
part
move
is that
on to.
the worst part is that I was 30 kilometers away from this location last Sunday.
Maybe you
So
did not
there's
visit.
a
So the
so, so from
maybe you
Chennai
did.
there's a road which is known as OMR, and that is
Yes,
Old Mahabalipuram Road. So I was staying
yes.
in the hotel over there last Sunday itself.
Oh,
That's pretty
awesome.
bad.
The monument send you bad karma because you did not visit it while you were there. So
Yes, probably.
uh,
Superb. Okay, wonderful. No problem. So let's move on to Samir. Samir, so now you're on 50 points, and Rahul was very very close, but because of this blip, he's come down to 15 points. So Samir, you can accordingly take a call. Let's see what your theme is. It's budding sportsman.
man, did you devise the quiz with tough ones for me specifically?
No.
I
See, you
am
got
not
it
receiving.
right.
I'm not receiving anything on this question. I'm telling you.
But I think you will. But I think you can get this. Anyways, let's see.
If
Let's
you
see
had
the
a
first clue.
lifeline like if you had a lifeline in the KBC which says flip a question, I would have said flip the category. Yeah.
Great. So let's see what your first clue is, Sami. This cricketer scored a triple century for Andhra in the 2017-18 Vijay Merchant Trophy, followed by 441 against Nagaland, and won the BCCI award for the best under 16 cricketer that season.
No, I'll skip it. I'll have the next one.
Okay. He hit six sixes against Australian Pacers in the ongoing Border Gavaskar Trophy, the first Indian batter to do so. He plays for Sunrisers Hyderabad in the IPL.
Reddy, Nitish Reddy.
Yes, absolutely right, Samir.
Absolutely
The
right.
answer is Nitish Reddy. Superb. So wonderful upcoming cricketer, right? And doing quite well, and a very good find, in fact, in the current series that is going on. Plays as an all-rounder and playing very well currently. So Samir, you get 10 points, and now you are at 60 points. Rahul is at 15 points. Rahul, so the scenario is this, that
No, it's
you
very
have
simple. I risk 25 points.
exactly correct.
I
You're
get I get
absolutely right.
50 if I get it on the first clue.
Absolutely right. Correct.
Simple. Now we
Only
can
So
for
have the
future
topic.
reference, can you bid? Can you risk more than what you already have in your bag? I mean, I don't
no,
know.
no, 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 no.
No, why can't I can be on minus 10 na, if I don't get it?
Yeah, yeah. So he can risk anything between 25, 15, and 10, and yeah, he'll go in the negative if it goes haywire. Education institutes, Rahul. So you are risking 25 points,
Yes.
and let's go for it. Let's see what your first clue is. One of the auditoriums in this renowned institute is named after Professor Ravi Mathai, who was its first full-time director.
IIM Ahmedabad
Some of its alumni include Harsha Bhogle, Ajay Banga, Raghuram Rajan, and Chetan Bhagat.
and my boss,
Who's your boss?
of course. It's fine. He would not he may not want to
Okay.
be named on my video.
Okay, no problem. It was founded in 1961 as a unique collaboration between the Government of India, Government of Gujarat, local industrialists of Ahmedabad, Ford Foundation, and the Harvard Business School. What an answer, Rahul. Fantastic. I am Ahmedabad is the right answer. Superb, superb. So you have literally hit it out of the ground with your last question.
So
And
there's a very different sort of trivia around that why the IIM Ahmedabad was in Ahmedabad and not the first IIM happened in Bombay.
yeah, please go ahead.
And it's full of grapevine stories. It has something to do with the relationship between, I think, Dr. Vikram Sarabhai and his wife,
Okay.
and he being interested in somebody else who at that point of time was in Ahmedabad and things like those.
Oh, is
So
it?
gossips,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So there's a great interesting gossip around it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very nice. Very
we
nice.
really don't know what's the truth, but
Yeah.
it makes things interesting later
Very
on.
nice. I mean, thank you for sharing this again. I mean, good food for thought. And I'm sure a few people who are little curious will Google this up further and see if they can dig some stuff around this.
Sure.
So fantastic, Rahul. Great answer. And you, like I said, you really hit it out of the ground with your last question of this quiz. And so you are now straight up to 65 points, right? You got 50 points. You stake 25. You got it right in the first question. And you're up to 65 points. And Sushant is congratulating you for the comeback. Mohit is also congratulating you for the comeback. And audience is also getting all of these questions right. And so it's everyone's overall having a fun time. Cool. So Samir, last question of this quiz, and before we move there, and Nitish Reddy style comeback, right, Rahul? So from Devashish. So fantastic. So Samir, you know the math, and let's see what your theme is. It's Paralympics.
Gone. Rahul has won the game.
Okay, so you have three clues, Samir. I would request stay calm. You got it right last time, and you can get it right too again. And audience, again, this has come to the last question of this quiz, like the last two quizzes. Again, Vishal's dream of getting a nail biting finish is here. So, with this, Samir, let's see what your first clue is. Inspired by Saina Nehwal, X became interested in para badminton since 2019.
No, next clue, please.
X won the gold medal in badminton at the 2022 World Championship in Japan.
Next clue, please.
X became the first Indian woman to win a medal in badminton at the Paralympics in 2024.
See, I got the lady in the first name itself, uh, but I just don't know her first name. Uh, Her last name is Joshi. She's she's got one leg missing. Uh, I don't know if that's enough for a point. I just don't know her last name. First name, sorry.
Okay, so Samir, unfortunately, your surname is also incorrect that you have mentioned. Uh, the answer, Samir, is Manisha Ramadas. And so she became the first Indian woman to win a medal in badminton at Paralympics in 2024.
Right.
Very, very inspiring story. And so, Samir, you don't get any points for this question.
That's fine.
But, guys, amazing, right? Really, really well played, both of you. And
Sure. Did Samir.
Yeah. Now, congratulations, wonderful, Purija. Wonderful.
Great work,
yeah,
Samir. Good fun.
Yeah, yeah.
so with this, we come to the end of quiz three of the Battle of the Brains. And again, it has come down to a nail biting finish. Uh, so it just goes to show the level of expertise that Samir and Rahul have, and the kind of composure they maintain, right, to answer all these questions. So Samir and Rahul, before I reveal the final scores to you, again, I had a really fun time, and thank you again for being a part of this. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And yeah, so this was the last quiz of 2024. And uh, yeah, so before we go, so Samir, you finish with 60 points, and the winner of this quiz is Rahul, who finishes with 65 points. And that was how close it was. And Samir, you should have, I think you have felt that you should have just staked something somewhere, right? So that you could
Uh,
have just taken
no,
that
I mean,
lead.
regardless, right? If I would have, I mean, no, I mean, at you should not do it. I mean, my strategy was not to bid it on the first round itself since I was ahead.
Yeah,
On the second one, the category was not great enough for me to bid
yeah,
is even a single point, right?
yeah,
Category, and I mean, let's face it. If you would have even missed out that question on the first try, also, I mean, he got it in the first try. Kudos to that. But if you had
yeah,
missed
yeah,
out on the
absolutely,
first try, also, I would have won anyways, regardless, right?
Yes.
absolutely.
So
Yeah,
no point in risking any point. So yeah.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. So, yeah, so some encouragement from the audience.
Yeah. No, the audience has been great. I think that was the
Yeah,
best
true,
part
true.
of this quiz.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely. In fact, so there are some people who regularly join in and, you know, just have fun with, a lot of banter and try to answer the questions. And it's just fun to see. So, so yeah, congratulations once again, Rahul. So you win this quiz,
Thank you.
and very, very well played, both of you. So
Thank
with
you.
this week, we come to the end of this quiz, and thank you again, both of you, and look forward to seeing you guys in 2025. Have
Absolutely.
a great time in Alibag and Mahabaleshwar, Samir. I'm sure
Thank
you're
you.
really,
And
really looking forward to it.
you enjoy Kumar Com and Cochin as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. And Rahul, I hope you have something fun planned as well. And
Definitely.
have a great time. And wishing both of you, your families, and wishing all the audience who's here, watching it here, and who will be watching it very soon. Uh, very, very happy New Year and Merry Christmas. And let's meet again in 2025.
2020.
And Rahul, I will definitely remember one thing, and I'm going to make this happen. We will definitely go to Wasabi by Morimoto someday. Let's go there. Let's go there and let's just enjoy ourselves, right?
Maybe someday.
Yeah,
We will all
great.
go to
And
Wasabi one day soon.
I am sure Samir will join us too.
Yeah, yeah.
100%.
Otherwise, we would not know what to order. He might even know what to order at least.
Yeah, and Rahul, we will be privileged maybe to be a part of his blog post for that day. So,
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Let's see. You first take me out here, then I'll introduce the blog post.
I have bookmarked your Thanyawala that blog post which you shared, and I am going to go there because I love to visit new places, new
I was
restaurants.
about to ask if you already done so, but okay, wonderful.
No,
Good to know
I
you're
will
going.
definitely. I will 100%. So thank you once again, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And
Thank you.
before that, the person who started the comment by wishing you both all the best. And
Yes.
he says that you Samir, you always remain an encyclopedia. So
Definitely.
superb. So guys,
Sure.
with this signing off, and happy new year once again. Happy holidays. Have a
Thanks.
good festive
Season's
season.
greetings and happy new Year to everyone who's
Happy
watching,
New Year to
and of course to
everybody.
Abhishek and Rahul. Have fun, all of you guys. Wonderful end of
Thank
the
you
Thanks,
so
year.
much.
Nate. Thanks,
Okay.
Abhishek. Great fun.
Yeah.
Happy New
Thank
Year.
you.
Bye.
Bye Rahul. Bye Samir. Bye.